I don't know if it matters, but you can. There's like a glare on your screen because of the camera.
Yeah, I'm trying to maneuver that a little bit. There we go. I think that's. I just need to get in front of the sun. Blot out the sun.
If you were a
Oh.
fat person, that would be an easy joke, but you're not. So
This isn't the first time I've had to say it, but just because they live a little south of the border from us, sir, does not mean they're less than actual human beings, okay? I just
depends
gotta
on
let
who
you
you
know.
ask. If you ask the human beings on the other side, they're gonna say they're not human beings, and we're not gonna ask South because they're not human beings. So, problem solved.
Oh, shoot, we're starting the show? Oh, okay, hey, welcome to Beer Belly, episode 52, where, you know what? We talk truths, and sometimes we flub it up a little bit, but that's part of the fun.
It happens.
This is episode 2 of the Dark Times saga, and I think it's more relevant than ever to call it that due to recent goings on in the craft beer microbrewery community.
We're starting with this.
I think let's address the alcoholic elephant in the room. I think we need to. Yes. There's nothing more saddening or fearful than a drunk elephant, and it's in the room. So we might as well, once again, tears have been shed, hearts have been broken.
Spent.
Money has most definitely been spent.
With a non-refundable hotel, you bitches.
I love how you were kind enough and respectful enough to like mention that it was a non-refundable hotel, but like, hey, what's the plan? I would have been like, I should have just been like, you know what? Fuck it, we're just not going.
Oh my god!
So you're reimbursing me, right, AJ? No.
My wife told me that, you know, to call and see if we can maybe cancel, but you all it took was you to say let's go, and I was like, okay, well, let's fucking do it then.
Yeah, I'm still so totally down.
Who am I? Why stop the trip? Now it sucks for you because I know you won't do that drive again. So in March, I'm gonna do a quick turnaround trip.
No,
go up there.
Okay,
you
hold on.
Do it this time.
Well, let's remember this point that you're on right now. Don't lose that thought. But let's at least let the people know who may be unaware what the hell we are talking about right now.
I don't want to let them know. Why am I going to break other people's hearts? Go to their Instagram. The Heartbreakers Instagram is what they go by now.
If you want to know what the hell we're talking about, go on Instagram and just look up Russian River Brewing on there. So Pliny the Younger, their annual release triple IPA, their flagship beer, one of the beers that they're known for, their most popular, crazy, delicious beer, Pliny the Younger 2022. The release has been delayed. Now, there's some caveats to this. So originally it was going to be released, in early February, like February 5th or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
If this is your first time joining us on the show, in past, more previous episodes, John and I have been talking about our plans to drive up there in the Santa Rosa, Windsor area of California to enjoy ourselves some, to wait in line hours to enjoy ounces on ounces of this sweet, beautiful, loving nectar.
The nectar, yes.
As John said, we had a non-refundable hotel lined up. Technically, no, we still do, but now it's being pushed back officially from the new release time is from March 25th to April 7th of this year now, which is not terrible, but also over a month later. And it's like, well, everyone that had a non-refundable hotel, maybe we could try to reach out. Maybe if you who are listening can try to reach out if you want to see if you can get your deposit back somehow. Or maybe just place to another time, which is probably possible. I imagine they're like, okay, yeah, we can't give you a refund, but we can certainly give you another reservation. That might make sense. And
you got to pay an extra $4,500 too. But yeah,
probably. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. This is definitely the spiritual successor of our back in episode 25, Pliny the Heartbreaker episode last year, when we found out that they were only doing an online sale.
The fucking bots won. Stupid Terminator. Stupid Skynet.
That was the beginning of Skynet. You're absolutely right.
All it took was a drunken robot to start the war.
That's That's really depressing, but I can see that being the case.
I'm so
Now that you mentioned it. So, yeah, that is what's going on right now. But yeah, when John found out, he messaged us in our chat and was just like, fuck, what are we going to do now?
Was mid poo when that post came out. I saw it like 3 minutes. They had only just released it. I'm telling you, mid poo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know a fast way to stop a man by pooing? Breaking his heart.
That was my next question. When you read that, did your poo go back up or did it go down?
I don't even know. My ass went numb from the sadness. So I don't know what way it went. I don't know. I didn't even have time to wipe. I just left.
Your priorities are well in line. Yeah, at that point, what's the point anymore, really, when it comes to that?
Fucking awful. So, going back to my point, yes. I'm still going to go. You're more than welcome to come, but I'm going to be going up there on like a fucking Friday, coming back on a Sunday. It will literally be a day trip for me. So,
I feel you.
You can take a flight up there. Meet me there if you want.
I might do that.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, I know. I mean, obviously, it's not the brewery's fault. I read the whole
exactly their
post.
Fault. No, they're the ones who chose to postpone it. Don't try to sugarcoat it. The governor of their fucking county didn't say close it down. They made the decision.
Well, apparently a lot of places up there are kind of all going through that right now, and they have limited staff. So they pretty much said they've been in and out of having staff. It's worse than when the wildfires were going on up there.
Because of the Ovid.
Exactly. And to the point of where they just don't have enough assistance to be able to make this happen.
Yeah. And it's totally understandable. I'm just fucking around. I obviously I'm devastated. But at least I know I'm getting it.
Yes.
It also kind of shitty that I booked a non-refundable hotel. Bitches. But at least we're gonna have a nice drunken adventure up there.
Yes. Nonetheless. Right. And you know, I dare say, I know we would be going back up like the next month, which is awesome. But I mean, if we're already up somewhat in the area, driving hours on end, couldn't hurt to at least just stop by one of the breweries and enjoy some.
We're gonna go for sure. There's no way there's no way I'm not going to Russian River.
We should make a big kerfuffle about it and be like, oh my God, you guys don't have the Younger. What the hell? We live under a rock. We don't have social media. But nah. I just was really looking forward to that event. I mean, granted, it's still going to happen. And yeah, but I was looking forward to, you know, saying hi to people, giving out some beer belly stickers, blah, 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 blah. Just having a nice time, promoting the show and enjoying the beer we look forward to every freaking year. But we have to wait like 6 weeks later.
So I was so upset about this that I had a drink after. 2 weeks of sobriety, right. 2 weeks of sobriety, gone. Why do I even have this? What is the point of this now?
It's been broken. The whole idea of this Dark Times saga was, John, you know, being sober until our trip. Technically, you can now extend it for a while longer.
No, that's exactly why I started drinking. I'm done.
Well, we might as well talk about it anyway, since John was planning to be sober up until the release of Pliny the Younger on the 5th of next month. We ended up going with some non-alcoholic beers. And today, one of the beers we're going to be drinking is by Lagunitas, the India Pale non-alcoholic ale. So there you go.
Oh, I got a new segment.
What you got?
I have a new segment.
For mine right now.
It's called Listen to Me, Sin. I'm giving you your facts for the day.
That's a great title. Remember that, and you have to say it all the way through every single time. Hold on, wait. What's the acronym for that?
I don't even remember what I said.
Oh, I thought you had it typed out. Listen to me, Sin. Something. I'll look back at it.
Here's the facts of the day.
Okay.
You ready for the fact? You listening, Sin? Cynthia, the cat lady.
Crazy cat lady.
Crazy
don't forget.
cat lady. Here we go. Non-alcoholic beer absolutely cannot get you drunk. In fact, the number of beers a person would need to consume in order to get drunk off of non-alcoholic beer is greater than the amount of water a person can drink without potentially fatal consequences.
So in order to get drunk, we have to drown.
You have to die. We have to literally die.
You know what? Pliny the Younger is delayed. Let's fucking do it, sir. What is the point anymore? Cheers.
There you go, Sin. I hope she listens to this episode.
Oh, I hope so too.
This just tastes sad. This tastes like a Perrier that wants to be a beer.
That's exactly. Okay. You know what? As I was laughing, I actually got a hint of beer flavor to it. A hint, just at the end, like at the end aftertaste, like aftertaste the sequel.
Yuck.
Oh God.
Oh, Lagunitas, you outdate yourself again.
You know what? We're already driving up in the area. We've already said we're going to visit Lagunitas Brewery up there in Petaluma.
100%.
So that means we should have another glass up there straight from the teat of the non-alcoholic, that is.
I would prefer to just take the death route at that point.
We'll take all of your water. We have like 20 gallons. That'll about do it. For us to drown, that'll about do it.
Oh my God. Devastated. So this was something I was thinking about after we had dinner not too long ago, and I was thinking about it. I was the only sober one there. That shows you how fucking determined I was and how devastated I am that they got rid of the Younger or postponed it.
Sure, I believed in you too.
I thought I was gonna do it. I was like, that was the final boss. So I thought. But then Akuma comes in, fucking demons bison, and then he's the secret boss, and that's exactly what Russian River was to me.
Oh, fucking yeah. Welcome to Street Fighter Alpha, bitch.
I think that was Street Fighter 2, wasn't it? Or was it?
Oh, was it Street Fighter 2? It could be. It could be.
I thought it was like one of the later editions.
I just remember one time you and I played Street Fighter Alpha 2, I think it was, at Super Arcade in Walnut, California. And you knew where Akuma was located because he's not on the character select screen.
You're talking about Street Fighter versus X-Men.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm thinking. I'm mixing up two games then. My bad. But continue, please.
That's the one where you scroll all the way up and then it gives you Akuma.
There you go.
I honestly don't think there has ever been a time where you and I have been to a restaurant and one of us did not drink. Or both of us did not drink.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think of when that would have been or could have been. Should have been.
13 years of friendship, and every single time we go to a restaurant, we get a beer.
That's a lot of alcohol.
That's a lot of alcohol. Jesus.
But you know what? I mean... My first thought was, I was going to say, but you did great. like you've won some achievement award for not drinking and still having a great time. You had one of your biggest laughs in a little while that night too. I forget what we were talking about, but I was trying to think of it the next day. And I think we were talking about the multiverse and something dumb.
I remember, but I can't go into too much detail, but let's just say it's best man duties. And then you made a joke about what I said. I was still laughing about that 2 days after. Yesterday, I was laughing about it. So
okay, yes. Now I recall vaguely.
No spoilers.
No, yeah.
Sadly,
no spoil. We'll talk about the journey when we cross that bridge down the road when it comes. That'll be definitely a fun story to tell on the show when we get there in around November or so.
But you're right. You're October. Right. How sad is it that we can't have fun without having alcohol?
You know what? Don't even say that. Where have we been before? I feel like there was a time recently too where we didn't have alcohol and it was great. For like an extended period of time we didn't.
Honestly, the only time I can think of is ST Geek. I can't remember the last time we haven't had a drink with each other. I'm sure the last 13 years it's happened,
Yeah, of course.
But of recent, I can't think of it besides SD Geek, and even then, we were still drinking that during most episodes of SD Geek.
And by recently, John means like about 10 years. So yeah. But yeah, this is definitely, we are definitely in the dark times saga right now, sir. And yeah, Pliny the Heartbreaker Part 2 is like now. This is
That's
rough.
The name of this episode, I think. So it's like the Dark Saga, and then you put Pliny
the Heartbreaker Part 2.
Heartbreaker Part 2, you son of a bitch. So this is still technically the Dark Saga.
Oh yeah, we're definitely in the dark time saga. Oh, I mean, originally it was because we're only going to be drinking non-alcoholic beverages.
We stuck to. We said we were going to do it.
Yeah, and we're doing it right now. But dear God, now it's even more dark than ever before. You know what would have been great though, had you, I mean, just because it got extended doesn't mean you couldn't have extended your sobriety as well. Think about that.
How long did you last on your sobriety run again?
Maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Max. All right. Don't even try to give me shit, you son of a bitch.
You gave your full effort.
I did 14 days. I went to a restaurant with you and I turned down temptation.
Where you enjoy beer. They had Pliny the Elder there, speaking of which, and you turned that down.
I was so thirsty. Oh,
I like to think I was a decent friend because I didn't try to tempt you or tease you. I think I offered you a sip of mine at one point, just like, hey, do you want some? Because I just had a little bit left of one glass, and you're like, nah, I'm good, and I was proud.
That would have opened up the floodgates without a doubt. I don't doubt that at all. I knew if I even just got a little taste, no, I would have. Oh, 2 and 1 for AJ.
Oh, that one's for AJ. Now for John.
Oh, AJ, this is so bad. Oh.
It's not special.
Oh no, it's special, just not the kind of special that we're used to.
That's a really nice way to put it. This man's trying to make sure that we can gain some sponsorship down the road now. Besides always saying, fuck this, disgusting, fuck that, I'm never gonna eat. I'd rather lick a cat or something like that. I don't know.
I haven't said that in a while. The lawyers have told me that I should probably stop saying bad things about beers that we're reviewing.
At least maybe not saying like fuck this place. You've essentially boycotted probably 20 different breweries over the course of this show. That's about
what
half.
I do. They gotta know. Somebody has to speak for the people.
At least you're honest. I'll give you that. And maybe they'll give you that credit too. You never know.
Oh my God. Fuck this beer. Oh. And I will say this brewery changed my mind. Top 3 breweries for me now.
Actually being there, yes, agreed. I was happy that you loved it so much.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, top 3. It's kind of weird.
What do you think did it for you?
The other beers, the non-nasty standard Lagunitas IPA.
Everything but the flagship.
Yeah, maybe reevaluate what you guys are, putting out there, guys. Just saying. Right?
Maybe outsource a little, or maybe just send out more of your experimental beers more often, which like they do, but you have to really look for those,
Oh yeah, it's really hard to find like other beers that. Well, I take that back because there's this.
I was kind of sad I didn't see the hop non-alcoholic one, so I do want to find that down the road for us.
They have a hop non-alcoholic one, or it's a different brand?
I'm pretty sure it's the name of it is Hop. I'll have to look at it. I thought I saw it on Instagram the other day when I tagged you.
Oh, and you were the one who told me about Whistle Pig's non-alcoholic whiskey.
Yeah, I think it's just like this, where it's like less than 0.5% of alcohol. So technically, we are getting buzzed. But like your disclaimer said, we will have to drown in a pool of non-alcoholic beer first. Which I can't think of any worse way to go. That is certainly the coward's way out.
Oh my God.
Crazy. I'd rather die on the Titanic than die by drinking too much non-alcoholic beer.
What I find interesting is there is a market for this because other breweries are releasing non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah, I mean it is dry January or whatever the fuck it is, but I mean, yeah, there are plenty. Like, yeah, when I went to the store to buy this one, the owner was really nice and I asked him to show me what he's got, and I mentioned this Lagunitas having non-alcoholics. And he's like, oh yeah, and Stella Artois just released one, and I was like, oh okay, that's cool, that's cool. My buddy's gonna have the IPNA, so do you have anything like that? And yeah, but I do look forward to maybe trying other ones. I mean, they serve a purpose.
No, they don't. Yeah, to die. That's the purpose of it.
You're not wrong.
Oh my god.
Only facts are being said here again. We might flub some, but ultimately we're getting to the truth somewhat. Oh god. But yeah, this has been a rough episode already.
Oh.
We hit the ground running, but we're also drowning in this questionable beer at the same time.
This is awful. I just want you to know, right after this podcast, like literally when I hit stop, I'm gonna go right to Goat Tavern and I'm gonna forget all my sorrows.
Nice. What made you make the call for Goat Tavern?
Because sister-in-law turned 21. She had one drink at Trader Sam's. We took her there for her actual birthday. Mm-hmm. But why not take her to an actual bar and take some shots?
There you go. Get a little crazy. Very good, very good. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're gonna be able to have the chance to do that. That's rad. So she didn't really care for Trader Sam's that much.
Yeah, the drink. She went with her friend, and she got one of those doubles for two people.
Oh yeah,
where there's the fire and you throw the cinnamon and it makes it pop up. Yeah, right. They hated it, so I gave them my tiki rum.
I love that one.
Rum and that was it. I mean, they really. I mean, it took them 2 hours to finish that one.
Gee, wow!
I drank the one that's meant for two all by myself. I was sad. Yeah. I'm still sad. You did this to me, Russian River.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking that, and I've been thinking about this for days now. I think this whole situation with Russian River is probably your fault, actually. I think you insulted the beer gods by not appreciating the gift of beer that they've given to the world. And because of it, now they're punishing everyone. Not just you. Everyone is taking this fall now.
What? Because, wait, what? Because beers in general? Because of Russian River beers?
Because beer in general, you're not appreciating what they've given us. I mean, the Pliny the Elder was right there for you a couple nights ago, and you said no.
I said no. I looked that waiter right in the eyes, and I said, "Give me water."
You really
cried a little bit.
I was wondering if you're gonna actually break your no soda streak that you've had for a good long time, but no, not even then. You were really healthy about it.
I'm waiting for 10 years. Once I hit a decade, I will crack open that soda and I will have me a Coke.
Nice. I wonder if you're even going to like it at that point.
I will say this. The one place I want to have it at is McDonald's because apparently they have their own Coke formula that's supposed to be better. I didn't know that.
It is. I learned it like a couple years ago, and it's true. It's true.
Yeah. So when I have it, it will be at a McDonald's, and I will get me a double cheeseburger, Big Mac sauce. Okay, I'm not done. Chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich, Big Mac sauce.
That's right.
Another double cheeseburger with more Big Mac sauce. And because I'm feeling it a little healthy, I'm getting me a McFlurry.
Ooh.
Because it's liquid. It's creamy. There's nothing fat about that. I'll put a little bit on you, baby.
I'm running out of buttons.
Oh my God, it's this non-alcoholic beer. It's turning me gay.
There are worse things that it could turn you. So I mean, I am very excited and embracing of your new lifestyle choice. That's great. I don't know how you're going to break the news to Yvonne, but something tells me she'll be very sweet and supportive of it as well.
I don't know. She might kill me. She might kill me by making me drink so much non-alcoholic alcohol that I'll get drunk and die. Or the other way around, actually. I'll die and then get drunk. I'm sorry.
At least you'll finally reach it.
I know, right? It's never going to happen. I'm going to be on my deathbed. Was it worth it? I'm so sober. Ugh, I'm almost done with this. I don't know how you're doing.
I'm actually almost done as well with this one. Yeah, I'm got just like a good gulp to go. And then I got another bottle. Yay.
You got 2 of these?
I got a 6-pack. Yeah.
You bought a 6-pack? You are
They didn't have them individual.
You should have went to Bevmo.
Maybe. I was in a hurry. I got these very last second.
I told my woman last week, I was like, I promised AJ I was going to have my non-alcoholic alcohol. You didn't make a promise. I did. So I'm happy that I did. Well, you kind of did too. You bought a 6-pack of trash.
It's the ultimate freaking promise. Yeah, I actually bought a 6-pack so now I'm dedicated. But you know what? Maybe it's going to serve its purpose for me because maybe for the next few days, if I get the urge to have a beer at home, I'll just drink one of these instead and then just deal with it.
You should be a son of a bitch and just hear me out. Just be a son of a bitch. Buy a regular Lagunitas. Fucking de-skin this one. Put the Lagunitas skin on it. Give it to your dad. See if he notices. Give him 3 and see if he starts to act drunk.
That's a great idea. Just get some double-sided tape, slap that bad boy on. Oh, that's a genius idea, sir. Buy a funnel. It's going to be great.
And you don't even need to have it on perfectly. You can just show him, hey, Dad, you want one of these? Yeah, let me pour it in a glass for you.
That sounds great. I mean, I like to think that he would notice a difference in taste, but I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
not.
What I'm saying. Give him 4.
Placebo.
Let's see if he gets drunk.
That would be wonderful. I actually thought about doing the same, but to you guys, to you and the rest of our friends, with like the non-alcoholic Whistle Pig, and just see what happens. See who takes off their pants first.
Probably me, but I'll do it.
I'm not doubting. All right. Well, you're grabbing your next beer, if you will, with all the italics and quotes. I'm going to grab my other one real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
You want to talk to the people or should we go to a break real quick?
Hit a pause. I'm going to walk away really quick. I'm going to tinkle.
All right. Nice. Take your pants off. Be right back. And we're back.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We were pretty on sync on that.
Yeah. Not bad at all. So, sir, you have another beer to enjoy greatly today. Maybe you'll appreciate the flavor of this one more.
I got that raspberry goose.
Who's this one by?
Bravest Brewing Co.
Ooh, show it to the camera. Let the people see.
Yeah. There it is.
Bravest Brewing Company. Oh yeah, you're right. Raspberry Ghost.
Whatever that is.
Interesting. Yes. Good luck and enjoy. Ooh. Maybe this will taste better from the bottle, my IPNA.
It won't.
Thanks for your support.
It really won't.
Oh.
At least I gotta try other things. All right, AJ. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, this smells like dog food.
Oh, great. I'm sure you're going to love it.
Oh, my God. I don't want to drink this. Can I just have water? Oh, yeah. This just... Here we go. Oh, no. That's dog food. You know how dog food, they have like that extra liquid when you buy the wet ones? They probably just funneled it into here. Oh, here comes the aftertaste. Oh,
what are you getting?
Dog food. Oh.
We talking like turkey, duck, beef?
It's literally made out of dog. That's what I mean by dog food.
Jesus
Sorry
Christ.
For not being clear.
No, we get it now. We get it. God help you. Yeah, this is truly a dark time right now. I don't know what else to say. This is rough. I know I'm an alcoholic because I still had a little bit of beer left on the bottom of my glass after I opened up this new bottle. And just to make sure I wasn't wasting the quote unquote alcohol, I finished it. I didn't need to do that whatsoever.
That's awful, AJ.
I'm really sad. And
this is a really depressing episode. I feel like this is the episode that's pointing out that we're alcoholics. Like they all kind of hint at it. This is definitely showing it.
Oh, for sure. Like I mean, even our least favorite beers we've had on the show, we still at least know that there's some light at the end of the tunnel, being that we're gonna get something from it. But this, we're just gonna resume our day like nothing happened. All we're gonna have is a bunch of carbs in our tummy for nothing. It's all this is. This is for your entertainment, everybody. This is for you.
Oh,
this is why we do this. You are why.
Why am I still smelling this?
You know what? I haven't smelled mine. That's a good call. Yeah. No, it smells like. Is that a belly button?
Probably mine. Okay, there's only one way of doing this: drinking this until I die. So
there you go. This reminds me of when I forget to put on deodorant. Oh, that's kind of what this reminds me of right now.
This tastes like if somebody drank the beer, peed it out, filtered the alcohol into it, poured it into a glass, and gave it to me.
It's sterile, so enjoy it.
I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. I feel like this is going on the germ side. It's trying to make it reproduce more germs.
Yeah, this is pretty rough. If anything, I think we might be angering the beer gods more by drinking this stuff right now. They gave us plentiful alcohol, and yet here we are drinking the exact opposite of it.
I have 1 hour at Goat Tavern of everything half off.
Oh.
I'll make sure I catch up. I will make sure I drink enough to die.
Very nice. Goat Hill Tavern, that's in the Newport area, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I actually... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. After you.
I was going to say, I actually found out that there's a speakeasy pretty close to it, too. So we're going to be going to that right after.
Nice. I was going to say, if you guys have your own plans, but just throwing it out there, I'm actually going to be in that area like in a little while, probably around the same time. Oh God, what's the name of the spot? It's right there in like right outside of Fashion Island or something like that.
Oh wow, you're gonna be all the way out there.
Yep. I got my dad. I asked him what the name of the place was again, and I don't remember. But it's knowing he and my uncle, who I'm going to be going with. It's probably going to be like some sort of like crazy dive bar, sports bar kind of thing. We'll see.
Oh, is it just the three of you?
For the time being, but then I believe my brother-in-law and my sister are going to meet us there.
Oh, nice.
And then from there, Sin is going to meet us in that area for dinner at this little spot called the Gulfstream.
Never heard of it.
That's the name of the restaurant, but I don't recall the name of the bar, so I'm looking it up right now. Still can't find it, but I'll let you know if I find it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's just what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
So if you guys find Muldoons, there we go. Ooh, 4.6 out of 5 stars. Okay.
Never heard of it. Muldoons. Okay.
Actually, it doesn't look very divey from the outside. Let me just take another look.
It sounds fancy. If it's hard to pronounce, it's fancy.
Oh yeah, it looks like a cool little spot. It's like an Irish pub, I suppose. Muldoons.
You should definitely find the time to go to Stag Bar, because I checked their website today, and their Boss Hog is now at $30.
It's back down to 30 again?
And
that's how much it was when we first started getting
45. I thought it was 45.
It jumped up to 45, but when we first started going there, it was 30.
30.
So they dropped it back down again. That's crazy, because, dude, over in Claremont, there's a spot over there, and they're selling it for like $99 a glass, a pour. So,
well, the crazy thing is Stag Bar has their 18-year whistle pig for $90.
Oh, what the fuck?
And it's not even as expensive. That's the crazy part about it.
Where are they getting these numbers from?
I don't know. Drunks who are drinking non-alcoholic beer, apparently.
I guess so. I mean, maybe they figure, 18-year, that must mean something more than the Boss Hog, but clearly they should be, bless you, clearly they should be paying more for the Boss Hog than the 18-year themselves to even carry it. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Not at all. They're like really upcharging.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottle's what, 400?
Yeah, it's about $400 for 18-year, if I'm not mistaken, at least outside of, where are they based in again? Virginia. But I mean, I imagine once you get closer to like the West Coast, then yeah, it gets upcharged like to like $400 for a bottle, and then Boss Hog's like $600. So what the heck?
Makes
That's
no
so
sense.
weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's on bull. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I would be a little tempted to buy a glass of 18 year just to sip on it. I'd probably even share one with you. But why do that when we can get 3 glasses of Boss Hog for the same price?
Yep, totally agree.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, granted, hey, if you have your preference, you have your preference, and if you have the wallet for it, then by all means, have fun. But at that point, if I'm paying $90 for like a 1.5 or 2 ounce pour of 18 year, just buy the bottle at that point.
I was gonna say, just fucking buy the bottle. Shit, exactly. It's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, you're gonna pay. You can get 4 pours, but I mean, I guess, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, how often would you really drink that if you didn't own the bottle? And I'd say 4 times a year is fairly reasonable. But then 90 times 4, that's crazy, dude. That's a lot of money.
Jeez. It's just right under buying the bottle itself. And at that point, buy the bottle and make it last a little bit longer. Having 8 times in the year opposed to 4 times in a year.
Exactly. 40 more bucks. You got the bottle for yourself. You're fine. Actually, let me go on the interwebs and just see. I'm gonna check that out. I forgot how much we paid for your 18 year second edition. I think it was like $300 or $400. Let me see here.
I think they run for 400. Yeah, before taxes.
That sounds right. 400. Whistle Pig 18 year second edition. Oh yeah. Oh whoa. Was it that much?
How much?
$457 for the second edition. Oh no, $457 for the first edition. What we got, Peter, and $432 for the second edition.
That sounds a little right. I'm sure you can get it at 400 depending on where you go. But yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I agree.
So now look up the Boss Hog.
$800 and that's for the 7th edition.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're looking at an older edition.
Let's see. Oh my God. Whoa. So Whistle Pig, the Boss Hog 4th edition, the Black Prince.
What, 16?
On Caskers? Why don't you give it another jump?
Another $23.50.
Basically, yeah, $22.99.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, but I went over. Close. That's okay. Yep, there you go. Yep, you don't get to play golf today. Get the fuck out of here. The wheel's not yours, bitch. But yeah, that's crazy. Let me see what the Whistle Pig Boss Hog number 8 is. Boss Hog 8th edition. And I really love that bottle. It's so sexy. Oh my God, it's the most expensive. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it's the most expensive, but it's more expensive than the 7th edition. Huh. You would think because the 7th is older, it would cost more. But
it's old enough. I wonder if they made more of it too.
Sure. Well, this is just on one website, but it is a very popular alcohol shopping website for sure. And it's $861.99 for the 8th edition, the Lapu Lapus Pacific Straight Rye Whiskey. But oh God, do I want to try it? But there's a local store not far from where your parents live, Party House Liquor, where they're selling it for like $600, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it's either 6 or 7, but either way, it's saving a lot of money compared to what this website's selling it for. So I don't know. It makes it really intriguing to buy that Boss Hog now. I don't know. I'm trying to be good and not do it though.
I finished my can.
Oh, I've been talking too much.
I couldn't do it. I just needed to get it over with.
Bite the bullet so you can have some fun later.
I actually need to take off.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah,
it's that time.
Oh yes, it is. Oh crap, you're right. You called it 4:45. It's 2 till. All right then. Well, as you all know, you can find us, or if this is your first time, links to wherever you can find us on social media and on the internet in every episode description at Beer Belly Pod on all the socials, which would be, I don't know, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Magrams, whatever you want. Find us there on all your favorite podcast apps, probably the one you're using to listen to us right now, obviously. But yeah, if you have any questions for us that you want us to answer on the show, what our favorite alcohol is, something you want to suggest, or if you want to know, I don't know, what the hell John's been up to lately or whatever.
Drinking non-alcoholic beer.
and hating our lives for it. You can email us also, beerbellypod@gmail.com, or just DM us on any of our socials, and we'll answer your questions for sure. But let us know what we should drink next time, be it alcoholic or, sadly, non-alcoholic. Let us know your feelings on the Pliny the Younger delay of release, and if you guys plan on going to the new release date again of April, what is it, March 25th to April 7th, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you actually right on the dot.
Bam. God, I kill myself with how sexy I am sometimes. But before we go, of course, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's words of wisdom for the week. So, good sir, lay it on us.
So I've been thinking about it, and honestly, I'm still not over it. So I'm going to reiterate this. If you are playing a co-op game, do not block with your face. Just don't.
Don't be that guy or gal.
Don't be that guy. I'm still not over it, Diego. Stop blocking with your face.
What's the name of the Cuphead DLC again?
I don't remember.
A Delicious Last Course?
Face, yes, that's actually it. God.
Second edition, Diego, stop blocking with your face. Yeah, you're correct, actually. I think that's the subtitle to it for sure. Well, then, there you have it. Never play it with Diego. Run if he asks you to play. Find anyone else. Find your 4-year-old cousin. But anyway, let's get the hell out of here. We got places to be. Have a great one. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.